Remind you, if I really got pressure or beef with somebody, I'm not gonna talk. I only argue with bitches that I don't know like that. Saying something, I'm like, I'll argue with you for a little bit, then I'm gonna hit you because I'm not gonna keep arguing with you. But if I already know you,
Yeah, somebody need to whoop ALVO. No shade.
no. But back to him, friend. So I see him at the
Whoop
mall,
him.
right? I see Alvo at the mall because like I had to meet my gay dad. You remember Ace?
Yeah, he already said he wanted to fight.
No, he didn't even give me that energy because look, he didn't even know, bro. I could have really set Alvo up, but because like he didn't whoop Nate. Like
Maybe
he
they
he
was
waited
sending
till
me like videos of him starting something with somebody. He was arguing with somebody, and then somebody was with me again. They was
he
about to fight him. He kept saying that he's scary as shit.
Solid didn't whoop Nate. He motherfucking he waited till security got right there to even turn up and the cameras for real. He didn't even do shit. That's why he was counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's why I grabbed him. It's for keeping him out of Nate's face. But that bitch was kind of strong. He started grabbing against the rails and he pulled closer. So I didn't think he actually slapped Nate because I was right there. But he actually did him when I looked at the video. And he hit me too. But I didn't feel that shit. That's why I wasn't mad about shit. Because I didn't think that bitch hit me. But he swung, he slapped Nate or hit Nate on top of his head or something. So Nate started fighting him. And then he went, I told Nate to go downstairs because they said don't fight. We go downstairs so they could fight. Instead of waiting to get downstairs to fight, Solid ran down the stairs in front of everybody. So everybody right there on the stairs crowded up. And we all trying to grab Solid and them and Nate, but they swinging over all of us type shit. So really, I feel like it was a weak ass fight, and they should have really just fought after that. But Solid didn't want to fight after that, and I told Nate, I was sitting on top of Nate's lap, so Nate wasn't finna fight nobody no more unless I told him to. So it was like it was just a dumbass situation, and I was over it.
Oh, child. Dude,
And then on top of that,
crazy.
remind you, Solid the only one that left with cut. Solid got on live the next day talk about, oh, I whooped Nate, I whooped Ace, they scared, all that bullshit. But then he got on camera showing his lip and his scratches on his eye and all that. So when I went home with Nate, and remind you, we in tour right now, but I went home with Nate and Nate didn't have no cuts, no scratches, no bruise, no knots, or none of that. So it really gave Nate one to fight because, bitch, you got all this battle wounds and shit. Like, where the fuck your scratches and shit come from? Nate don't got nothing on his face.
Right.
So it really didn't. He was trying to bully us because Nate asked him a question about his best friend, Junior. Because I guess Junior had something going on with Solid or something. Junior told Nate to ask Solid something or some shit like that. So, Nate, he friendly. He going to say what he want to say. So he asked Solid. He was like, so what's up with you and Junior or something like that? While Rich Zay and Junior and all of them was fighting or after that shit, right after it, before we got back on the bus. So then Solid decided to try to check him on the bus, and I told Nate to be quiet. So when we got in the house, we still was in the room with Solid. Remind y'all, he talking about he pressed me. Solid tried to throw the bag because he thought it was Nate's bag, right? So I told him, I said, nah, that's not Nate shit. Put my shit down. That's mine. The nigga sat my bag down. He didn't even throw it. Remind you, this my nigga, so we like one type shit, you feel me? So, bitch, why you didn't still throw it if you really was giving that energy? How you trying to say you was giving that energy? Like, bitch, if my nigga, I was throwing all y'all shit out the room. Bitch, y'all not finna sit in my room, sleep in my room. I would have hit you before the cameras even came upstairs. Like, bitch, get out my room. Like, the
Wait,
fuck
so
you mean?
I was sleeping in wait, they was sleeping in
Man, Nate was laid all across Solid bed. He said, can you please get out my room? This before cameras even came. Nate looked at me. He said, babe, what we doing? He said, we gonna get out his room? I said, come on, let's just go ahead and go. Because I already was planning on going home because we back in Houston. So I'm like, we just gonna go home and go to sleep and come back. But we end up was drunk and we end up not waking up. So they left us. They left us in Houston. We didn't even get back on the bus. So they left me back to Dallas and try to make it seem like we left or got ran out the house because Solid was screaming like, get out, get out, get out. Bitch, we was never going to like leave the show or no shit like that. We was just going to go home and go to sleep because production kept saying, well, y'all in Houston now. Y'all going to go home. Y'all going to go home. Y'all going to go sleep at your house. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, they been trying to get rid of us. So I was like, shit, I don't give a fuck. I'll go home. Remind you, it's 3 rooms in the house. It's 3 rooms in the house. And it's like 6, 7 niggas plus the production plus security. And everybody sleeping everywhere. So like we ain't had no beds and shit like that. We was gonna be sleeping in the room with Solid, either in the bed with them or on the floor. Bitch, I'm not sleeping on the floor again because
that,
yeah, they left us in Houston.
huh?
Because I was gonna let them get their fair one-on-one fight. But because we supposed to be like if my friend and my nigga get into it or something like that, especially if I fuck with them or I think they fuck with me, I'm gonna let them catch their one-on-one. You feel me? Now if my nigga lose, then bitch, I gotta run it again. Or if he lose, I might jump in. You feel me? But I didn't feel like Nate was gonna lose. I wanted Nate to beat the fuck out of him. And on top of that, I told Nate before we got on the show. That's why he acting brand new. I'm like, I don't want to fight nobody because my hand fucked up, and I don't want to keep fucking my hand up before I get my surgery or get my shit fixed, because it's just gonna keep hurting, and I ain't gonna be able to fight nobody. So I'm like, I don't want to fight nobody. So I told Nate that, and I told Nate that, like, do what you do. Like this time, I was popping shit on my show, so nigga, I'll let him pop shit on this show. Like I ain't really had shit to say for real, and I
Oh,
ain't
you
even
got
know them bitches.
on show?
Now we got on Trizan's show.
Uh,
Yeah, it was just a
I
whole bunch.
you get my own show. I'm gonna get my own show.
Yeah, because the first night we would sleep on the floor together, and then after that, I wasn't sleeping on the floor no more. So I said I'm gonna go back to my house and sleep in my bed since we in Houston.